Well, for me, it's been a while. It's been about 4 weeks since I've even stepped foot into this hardcore world, but for you guys, I think it's only been a couple weeks since you've seen an episode here, and that's because I was on vacation for a little while, and the hardcore world was one of the ways that I was able to make some content in bulk a little bit before I left, so that way there wasn't a dry spell for you all. So nothing has really changed in this world, mainly because I don't play in this world unless the recording is going, because in the off chance, I did that with air quotes, that I die, I want to make sure that I capture it. Part of the reason people watch is to see when I eventually fail, because the best hardcore worlds eventually fail at some point. Either they fail when you die, or they fail when the Lord returns on a white horse and all electronics are wiped out forever and everybody's hardcore worlds will be gone. That's why I try to build things that moth and rust will not destroy, but we're making an exception today in this hardcore world because it's fun. I'm gonna eventually have to do something scary, but I want to have enchanted armor before we do that because I have to negate my chances of dying. We have the table, but we do not have the libraries to accomplish what we need, so we need to do that. I call them libraries. They're really bookshelves. You don't have a... When does a bookshelf become a library? Because I've seen some small libraries that are a couple bookshelves. Maybe the idea of a library is that it's like shared books. Because if you have 1,000 books in your house, I don't think that's really a library until you let people come in and peruse and take what they want and, that kind of thing. Oh, hey. Come at me, bro. I dare you. Yes, burn, my little zombie loser. Burn, you. I'm just gonna watch you die. I'm gonna watch the unlife leave your eye. I always forget. That oh man, the ragdoll mod is probably the best thing. It has been one of the largest sources of joy in my life. No, in my Minecraft career. I guess I could call it a career now. I suppose Minecraft has paid some of our bills. Not quite to the extent that I have a Zelda career, because I can pretty legitimately say that, which is kind of cool. Take that, Mom. You said it never amount to anything playing Zelda. Well, who's amounting to anything now? No, she's been very supportive and happy for us, especially because Peter takes her out to lunch every once in a while. That doesn't actually happen. It has never happened, but one of these days we'll probably have to make it happen, because she was like, that's a running joke? Well, now he owes me lunch. The silly thing is, once we have enough sugarcane to like fill our bookshelves with pages of books, once we have that, then we're not gonna really need the sugarcane farm anymore. Except for if this hardcore world goes on long enough, there is a point where I will allow myself to get villagers, and but I think I'm gonna have to bring them here. I think that's how I'm gonna justify it, because I've always, and I said this like early on in the series, I've always played Minecraft in the way where you get all the villagers. You find a village and then you just cycle through village enchantments. It's just such a better, more efficient way of getting enchantments, is to use villager trades. And levels too. It's a great way to get XP. It accomplishes so many things. You got to do the cycling, which, can be kind of annoying, but I sort of like that part of the process. Let's see how many pages we get out of this. Okay, let's see how many books we get out of this. 12 books, that's a good start. How much wood do we have, though? That's the question. We've got a lot of this. Let's use the acacia, why not? Okay, bookshelves. Okay, we've got 4 bookshelves. This is a good start. It's a little great start here. And I heard a thing, and Minecraft changes all the time. It's always evolving, always changing. But I did hear a thing once that if you enchant an iron pickaxe, you're more likely to get a fortune enchantment than if you're enchanting diamond pickaxes. So I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna make a new iron pick, and we're gonna do a fortune. We're gonna try to get a fortune enchantment on it, so we can maximize the amount of diamonds we get. And then we're only gonna use that pickaxe for getting diamonds. Nope. Oh, there's monsters nearby? Where? I don't see or hear or taste or smell or touch any monsters in my vicinity. Let's get up on top of my safety house. Oh, they must be down in a cave. That's annoying. Okay, I'm gonna move my bed then, I guess, today. It's not like it's actually a spawn point for me. It's just a bed. But yeah, I'll put it out here. We're sleeping under the stars tonight. Oh, look at that. Just beautiful. The next Gen Alpha of cows may yet survive making the full enchantment table. We'll see. But I have found that if you do jumps, like if you jump kill cows, actually an axe probably works better. That's why people are always using axes. Hey, level 20, baby. Oh, I gotta be careful though. I don't want to get entity crammed. Yeah, I gotta get out of here. The dead cows have lower density than the alive cows. They float to the top. Oh, that's awesome is what that is. So I don't want to kill any of the baby cows. I'm just in it for the leathers that I get. We should have almost enough. Got 20 more leather. So that's 20 more books, which is 20 divided by 3, 6 more things. Bookshelves. 36 planks. Then we need 3 books per thing. So that's 9 paper. 9 times 6. 6 times 9 is 54. We have the right amount of paper. And then we need 3 times 6, 18 leather. That's what we don't have. I am going to go cow killing, like cow hunting. We're going to go for a hunt. The great cow hunt of 2020, almost 2025. We are knocking on the door of 2025, guys. Ooh. And I'm sure some of you are watching this in 2025. If you're watching this in 2025, leave a comment. But if you are watching this in 2024, leave a comment. Let us know which one. Oh, I'm really excited. As a Christmas gift from my in-laws, I got some money to buy a cello bow. So I'm waiting for that to come in the mail. I didn't do the thing that Peter always does, which is he just like sets up camp at 00, so he always knows where his camp is. But I'm excited. I have a cello that I've sort of learned to use a little bit, but I've only been using like a short bass bow. I'm excited to actually jump in and try to start learning cello. It's like one of my life goals. I would really like to be able to, I don't need to be super good, but I want to be able to be proficient enough that if I have a cello part in a song that I want to hear, that I can play it in. Because fake cello played in through like a synthesizer, always, it just never sounds right. And I mean, that's true with pretty much all instruments. A lot of synthesized instruments can get really, really close, and you can make them sound more real, but it also takes a ton of work to make them sound real. And at that point, I would rather just learn how to play it, because then I would know how to play it. This cello, a friend of mine found it in a dumpster outside of a school because it was broken, and I fixed it. He was like, I don't really want it, but you could have it. And I was like, heck yeah. So we were able to kind of get it to work a little bit when it was broken, but I like legit bought like the right kind of glue and looked up how to fix it. The neck had actually separated from the body a little bit, and putting too much tension on the strings would definitely have just popped it all the way off. But the right kind of glue and following online directions for repairs, I was able to get it to function. And now I have a cello that I don't know how to play. But not for long. Haha! I will learn it. How's this cow hunting going? I've gotten a lot of beef. Only 2 leather, though. 4 leather. Never mind. I just doubled my leather. The grass, just all the grass makes it very... It feels really dangerous. I can't see very well. Oh, see? This is what I'm talking about. There's coal and some iron down there. And a legit, like, cave. Let's not drop down those holes. That's why I need the feather falling boots. Lava pool. And... cow. We're a third of the way there for the leather. So that's good. So used to hunting with looting 3 swords, it's weird to not just have tons and tons of leather. Okay, I only need 8 more. I can afford to kill a bunch of these cows. I've got 2. Because again, once I'm done getting the leather out of these guys, I'm not going to be killing them for a long time, so I can... Uh-oh, I slashed. That's not good. Okay, I only need 3 more. It's important to do the jump strikes. 1 more leather, and we're in. We definitely are going to get 1 more leather out of this. There we go. We got the leather. Oh, full enchantment ability. Minus the levels. And we do have a zombie spawner down there. That's going to be how we get the levels we need. Books first. 6 shelves. Yeah. 1, 2. Yeah, look at that. Unbreaking 3. Efficiency. I mean, unbreaking isn't a bad enchantment either, but you don't want to put unbreaking on a... I'd rather unbreaking enchant my diamond pick. And that's what it's got. And there might be, who knows, there might be fortune on that. Time to start making our zombie spawner for getting levels. Dude, I'm gonna splurge. We're gonna make a 2nd bucket. That's how much we're floating in resources right now. 2 buckets, so I can do any building I need down there. Got wood for making chests, crafting benches, stuff that I need that's down there. Am I bringing extra iron? I am bringing some extra iron. Plus, with any luck, we'll find some in the process. All right. Let's switch to the torches in the offhand so everybody can see. Here we go. Yes. Here's our zombie spawner. So the first thing I gotta do is I have to make this whole area safe. I just would hate to find an accidental creeper. Wow, is this that pit? Because I think that's daylight there. That's cool. Let's light it all up. Light this all up too. That, my friends, is a diamond. I don't want to mine it. I do want to mine around it. Maybe there's more. Is it just a single? Nope, it's at least a double. Let's light the rest of this up first. I'm getting nervous here. What are we currently at? -4. So, -24 is what we want. And we want 4 blocks on every side. All right, I think I'm going to kind of label in a way where this diamond is from us. And the best way to label is to just kind of like put some mossy cobblestone as the border here, so we know that that's the part that has the diamond on it. So it's Saturday morning. I'm going to be streaming in a couple hours from here. And this video is coming out the day after I record it, which isn't common. I usually do these a little bit more in advance, but like I said, coming back from vacation, I needed to, for one, we came back like right before Christmas time, so it kind of came into a busy week. And by busy, I mean busy with things that aren't work related. You know, I intentionally didn't work. Ooh, glad I wasn't standing on that. Dang. That's all gonna fall. Let's activate it. Let's just get it out of there so we don't accidentally die. Okay. That is quite the cave. See, Peter would jump down there and it would end his world. We're not gonna do that. No, sir. We'll have to keep that in mind, though, because we're digging down through that to make this spawner functional. That's going to be a little dangerous, I think. But Danger is my first name, but people usually call me by my middle name, which is Ted. It's so weird. Things that I would normally go for very early on when you're not worried about dying, I am definitely waiting on. Like, I love having elevators. I want to have, you know, quick access to certain areas and stuff. But I also like not losing my world, so I'm not going to be jumping into the nether just to grab some soul sand. Like, we're going to go in there when it makes sense to go in there, and right now, it does not make sense to go in there. Okay, let's light it up. Eventually, we're going to break all these torches to activate the zombie spawner, but we do have to enclose it. Now we have the spawn area. We're going to go down 2 more blocks. And this is where it gets a little dangerous here. I don't know. Oh, good. We do have a platform down there that we can build from. Like, I can just do this. Oh no, I gotta break this one here. And I think also this one here. This is where I don't want to get shot off by a skeleton. That's the thing that happens to me. Get knocked down into an area that I'm trying to carefully not get in. Okay. Let's see. I think my stairway is this direction. I really should have built an access point. Okay. Yeah. Good thing I'm not directionally impaired. There. Now I'll know if I'm going the right way. And there's really only one way to get to the zombie pit from there. All right. I need a new pickaxe. There you are. And I've got water buckets. Signs. I'm going to need some signs. So this is in the center of the room. I could drop them down a single chute, but something tells me it's, I don't know, just a little more consistent to drop them down a 4 like that. Yeah. Sign. Yeah. Okay, I was right about that. Does the water stop? No, it does not. Signs, you're supposed to stop it. Here. We'll see if that works to keep the water out. Yes. It does. And I think we'll still put signs underneath in case that matters for the zombies thinking that they can fall through. So I don't want them fighting against dropping. I just want them to drop. Okay. So I think I need to turn shaders off. I can't tell which way this water is flowing. Oh, this is so much easier to tell which way the water's flowing. Oh, this moves them so slowly to here, though. These should all be pushing into the hole now. At decent speed, too. Okay. Yeah, this block's gonna go away. Okay. Now we've got the hole to make. This is gonna go 20... They're gonna fall from here. 1, 2... We gotta go carefully down here. Carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Shoot. Oh my. That's where things are going to get dangerous. Having to drop down in there and build this tunnel. Let's block that off. Well, we've got a really good start on the zombie spawner, but I don't think I'm going to attempt to finish this up in this episode. We'll have to jump in on that on a following episode. But for now, let's see if we can get some experience levels and do our first enchantment. Yeah, at this point, too, once we get that zombie spawner, we're going to want to make these all into stairs, because that's worth the time. Should we go and aim for the level 3 enchantment? Or should we just get an early enchantment and see if we end up with Fortune 2 or something? Because we could absolutely do early enchantment on this guy and get at least Unbreaking 2, possibly some other things. It's going to use 2 lapis and 2 enchantment levels. Let's do it. All right, what did we get? Efficiency 2 and Unbreaking 2. Okay, that's good. That's good. This is going to last longer and it's going to mine quicker, which is very helpful. Well, we did our first enchantment. That's exciting. And very close to having a zombie spawner that's functional, although that's going to be dangerous. Remember to check out Peter's solo videos. He's been having a fun time as well. That video is on the screen right now, and we'll see you over there in BasementCraft.